Hello quilters, I'm Linda V. Taylor and this is Best of Both Worlds, so stay tuned. Today I'm working on this beautiful springtime, colorful quilt. I call it springtime colorful quilt because it just makes my heart light as I work on it. And I've done some interesting things, I think, and color changes on the thread, and the border's very interesting with the applique in the border. So I think you're going to really like it. So let's get started in that outer border. I loaded the quilt sideways so I could do these borders with the triangles first. And I found this point-to-point that is wonderful because it goes up into the triangle and then comes down. It's just perfect for this particular area. I had to place each one separately to make sure everything fit perfectly, and then I could just easily put them together. This wouldn't be hard to do freehand, or you could also do it following a pattern. Then the other pattern is just a real simple design, and just to fill in that, because it's not going to show up anywhere because it's in the printed fabric. So on top of the applique flowers, which she did so beautifully by machine, I'm coming in and putting a little swirl in that outside as I outline the middle part of the applique. So on each one, coming all the way around it. So fun. Always have thread in the way, don't we? There we go. In the background of the applique areas, I'm echoing, I'm adding swirls, I'm adding leaves, just outlining all of the applique, and it's so fun. Just kind of do what you dream there, and lots of echoing. It just is so beautiful. It's like the feather meandering. In fact, I've done a few feathers along that stem to really make it look nice. Just outlining those leaves. Feathers wherever you want them. I'm sewing in constant because I'm very comfortable with that. But you need to sew in whatever mode is comfortable for you, especially when you're doing freehand, and know about how fast you want to sew. This is my favorite part, really. Okay. I have this beautiful feather pattern that I thought would look so pretty at the beginning and ending of each of the borders that have the applique in them. So that's what I'm doing, and you can see it puts in the little long arm pearls in the stem. So it's just gorgeous, and then I can just meet up with my freehand to the end of that, and it's just going to look wonderful. Okay, for the body of this quilt, because of the beautiful colors that she has in the orders that she did them, I decided I would stay with those same color of the thread color in those areas just to bring that out. And so actually I used this pattern. This one is called my carpet, magic carpet. So I used this pattern, and in the blocks, instead of doing an overall in there, so it's really quite custom. And then made here's the side here, so you can see how the sides of the quilt come together there, and how easy it was for me to do those, just block by block and triangle by triangle, and change the different colors in the different areas. This is the body of the quilt, and you can see in the upper right hand corner that that part was done with purple thread, and now I am using kind of the gold thread, and it is doing this really nice magic carpet pattern. They just meet together so nicely, very fancy. But this quilt deserves very fancy, and the color changes are just awesome in the body of the quilt. On the other sides, I used this pattern, which I really like. It's called Bread Basket, and I just thought it was simple enough, a little bit more geometric, and I really loved that for the two sides that were simpler. So I also found this design, which I put in the middle of those flowers. She was going to actually do some yo-yos there, and when she saw the quilt and what design I had put there, she decided she didn't need to do the yo-yos because these turned out so pretty in there, so nice. Thank you so much for joining me today. That was such fun to work on that quilt, and I know Gail is really going to love it. I also wanted to tell you about the quilt that is behind me. It is one that I did quite a few years ago, at least 15 years ago. It is completely freehand, but on the last show I talked about some of the color changes that you can use with your thread color. And so on this one, I decided to use the green thread to make those color changes. And you can see how I darkened the background and brought out the design. And all of this is trapunto. This quilt is so heavy with the crystals on it and the 2 layers of the batting because of the batting with the trapunto. And I absolutely love it, especially the texture. You just want to feel that texture in it. And these feathers were really fun to do. And so I hope you enjoy it. Let's just take a look at it. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.